Welcome to Freedom Flicker, your source for global news with an American perspective. Today we're diving into a major escalation in the Caribbean. Venezuelan F-16s overflying a U.S. destroyer, the USS Jason Dunham, in what's been called a show of force. This incident, reported on September 4th, 2025, comes amid rising tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela over drug trafficking and political disputes. Over the next hour, we'll break down the facts, analyze the geopolitical stakes, and explore what this means for America. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started. On September 4th, 2025, two armed Venezuelan F-16 fighter jets flew over the USS Jason Dunham, an Aegis-guided missile destroyer, in the Caribbean. U.S. defense officials labeled it a provocative show of force. The USS Dunham is part of a flotilla deployed to combat drug cartels, a mission intensified by President Trump's administration. Details on the U.S. response are unclear, but the move has heightened tensions. Let's look at the timeline and what we know so far about this bold overflight. This incident didn't happen in a vacuum. Tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela have been building for years, fueled by accusations of Nicolas Maduro's ties to drug cartels like Tren de Aragua. The Trump administration recently doubled the reward for Maduro's arrest to $50 million and deployed warships to the region. Maduro, in turn, has called this a criminal threat, mobilizing drones and warships. A U.S. strike on September 2nd killed 11 alleged smugglers, adding fuel to the fire. How did we get here? Let's break down the hardware. The Venezuelan F-16s, originally U.S.-made, are a key part of their air force, though their operational status is debated due to maintenance issues. The USS Jason Dunham, equipped with advanced missile systems, represents U.S. naval power. This standoff raises questions about strategy. Is Venezuela signaling defiance or testing U.S. resolve? We'll also consider the U.S. deployment of destroyers and the potential for escalation, including joint exercises with allies like the UK and Netherlands. This isn't just a regional spat, it's a global concern. The Caribbean escalation could impact U.S. oil interests, given Venezuela's vast reserves. Russia's potential drone support to Venezuela adds another layer, while China watches closely. For Americans, this raises questions about national security, drug policy, and the risk of a broader conflict. Some see echoes of the Monroe Doctrine, others warn of a new Cold War dynamic. What's at stake for the U.S. here? That wraps up our hour-long exploration of the Venezuelan F-16 overflight and the Caribbean escalation. It's a complex clash of military might, politics, and policy with real implications for America. What do you think? Should the U.S. escalate or de-escalate? Share your views in the comments, subscribe to Freedom Flicker for more global news, and hit the bell for updates. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.